Hey, Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews, and welcome back to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Today, the third and latest offering from Henniker Brewing of Henniker, New Hampshire. This is the Whipple's Wheat. The Whipple's Wheat was released in July of 2013, accompanying the Independence Day holiday, and Mr. Whipple, the smiling, or rather droll gentleman there in the painting on the front cover, is the New Hampshire Congressman William Whipple, who signed the Declaration of Independence. The ABV on this is 4.8% ABV. Henniker Brewing has been around for a little less than a year. They were founded in the middle of 2012. Their first beers became available later in the year, and this is their third beer. I have already reviewed their Amber and their IPA. I'm looking forward to trying out this latest release, which just came out, and it's so new I don't think it's even listed on Rate Beer or Beer Advocate. But as soon as my review is over, I expect it will be. So let's take off the cap and give it a pour. It's a reddish glass, I know, this Bass one, but I do like it. It's a tall glass I like to use for my wheats for some reason, even though it's more of a Pilsner glass, technically, but I like this glass. It just seems to go well with wheats. Though it offsets my colors a little bit when I'm trying to take a look at what I'm drinking here. So, as I get a good pour on this, I'm getting a lot of carbonation, a lot of cloudiness, a lot of murky, cloudy, difficult to see through pale yellow with a big, full, creamy white head. Busy carbonation, just bubbling right up that glass. Let's get a nose on this. Oh boy, this really has a lot of, this has got some flowery and citrus hops. I mean, that's what you're getting instantly. Citrus, maybe closer to some grapefruit, maybe pineapple, so that tart, fruity, floral, hoppy aroma. This is a wheat, but it's and then the wheat is there. Yeah, the wheat is sort of buried in the background. You would think it might be sort of front and forward, being a wheat beer, but the hops are coming up front on the nose as far as I can tell. But absolutely, I'm getting a wheat ester in there as well. So let's check out the taste. Okay, the body is light to medium, very refreshing body. Taste-wise, wheat is more noticeable in the taste, whereas the floral hoppiness and citrus was right up front on the nose. I'm getting wheat as the first sensation in the flavor. And a bread and biscuit feel as well. And then there's an interesting citrus hop finish going on. Lingers a bit, but it's an earthy, it's more of an earthy hop finish. This really has a very interesting wide variety of hop activity going on. On the nose, it's very grapefruity and floral and flowery, but in the taste, it tends to be more earthy and bready from the malts and the wheat. Lingers a little bit, but basically ends on the dry side. My, this is quite refreshing. I mean, it's a really good summertime beer. It's light and refreshing. It's got some interesting characteristics going on. A good variety of the wheat as well as the hops are playing off each other really well. And it definitely has a lingering finish. Not super dry, but just a tad dry, Pilsner type dry, crisp and clean dry, but not a lingering dryness. It just is the dry momentarily at the end. Likeable brew. A good wheat, although it might be a little more hoppy than some people would like. Some people like in my case, I tend to like wheats that are a little more subtle. You know, they might have, where the wheat's a little more noticeable. and the hops are more balanced and played down. In this case, it's much more hop forward, citrus hop forward than a lot of wheats I've had, but that's not a bad thing. It's an interesting take on the style, and it's very easy to drink. I mean, when I say it's got a low to moderate bitterness, it's not a real pungent, lingering bitterness, but the bitterness is definitely a good part of the character of this beer. So, nice beer overall. Third offering from Henniker Brewing. This is their Whipple's Wheat. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.